One of the things that's always fascinated me in regard to music is how much memory it triggers. Whether that's memories of a specific time or a specific place or events or a specific person. And today, I'm going to do my best to not cry. But today would have been my younger sister Sarah's 45th birthday. Unfortunately, she didn't make it to 45 because renal cancer took her on October 4th, 2023. But one of the things that she and I had in common and bonded over growing up through our middle school, high school, and even college years, and even as adults, was over music. I mean, it was kind of the heartbeat of our lives because it was always playing somewhere in our house, and especially as we grew up, we would watch MTV. Our TV was down in the basement, and my mother was a little hard of hearing, so we would turn the volume down really low, and we would put our heads up really close to the speaker, and we would listen, and we would watch, and we would listen to the radio. We would share some of our favorite musicians, and throughout her life, one of her most favorite was Dave Matthews Band, and so I can't not listen to Dave Matthews without thinking of her. Jack Johnson was another one of her favorites, and she always loved music, and singing was definitely something that would be a regular occurrence for her. Of course, being the younger sister meant that she had to live in my shadow, which wasn't fair to her because she was a very, very talented musician, very, very talented singer. And, her being Craig Harmon's sister was always something that I know drove her crazy. But as she grew up, she became her own person, became her own musician, and played clarinet through high school, sang in high school. Her senior year was Bloody Mary in the school's production of South Pacific and was absolutely amazing. And as she became an adult, as she lived her life, one of the things that music for the two of us was just that, hey, I'm listening to this, check this out. And that's really how I got connected to Jack Johnson, was because of her. And JJ Gray was another one of her favorites. In fact, when we visited her in September, a month before she passed, we celebrated Christmas together. And one of the things that we did as a family was had Christmas presents, had all the things. And so I put together a playlist of some of our favorite childhood Christmas songs that we would listen to, records of that my parents had growing up. And one of the things that my oldest daughter did, which was an amazing and beautiful tribute, is she found Sarah's favorite song from JJ Gray, and she sang it. None of us had dry eyes because it was very powerful. It was very beautiful. But the song really that I think for us as a family is probably going to be the biggest reminder of Sarah is Sunday Best by the band Surfaces, because she's the one who introduced all of us to it. And it is one of my favorites, and it's one of our family's favorite songs. And I think it's actually a great way, as I was thinking about it, it's one of those great songs to remind me of her because being pastor's kids, Sunday was a pretty big and important day for us. And it's just a fantastic reminder. And it's a fun song, too. But the thing about how music connects us to people, I think is a really powerful thing. I mean, music just has this emotional connection that is so, so deep. And I think that as we go through our life, it's a social thing. I mean, music is not just something that you are listening to in your own little isolated box or bubble. It's something that's communal. Not only making music, but also just how you take in music. And I think that's a powerful thing. It connects us to other people, whether it's our favorite kind of music, our favorite song, our favorite artist, whatever it is. And I think that's got such power, and it's a great opportunity for us to remember people and remember how we connected to people. And so, for me, today, music is the way that I'm remembering my sister. Music is the way that I'm thinking about and rejoicing in the almost 45 years of life that she had and the legacy that she's left behind.